So if you're a coach of any sort, if you are a teacher, if you are a bliss bizzer, a heartpreneur, a consultant, a teacher, an author, a speaker, or you want to be. Now, the coolest part about this is your class gets written and done and delivered week by week over the course of the 5 weeks. But the other cool thing is you can then condense that information into a book. And this is what I want to teach you about during my Get Paid to Write Your Bestseller. Hey everyone, it's Anahata. How are you? Every successful person visioned a version of themselves before it actually occurred. And so if you were like me and you have what you believe is important information to get out to the planet to improve the earth, and if you've been frustrated by your lack of reach, I want to just share with you all that the sky is not the limit. It's the portal to more. And I want to just let you look at the sky while we vision this together. So if you're a coach of any sort, if you are a teacher, if you are a bliss bizzer, a heartpreneur, a consultant, a teacher, an author, a speaker, or you want to be, there is a perfectly amazing template that I have honed in on and really used to grow my business exponentially this year. Whether or not you've started your own business or not, if you want to scale up, this message is for you. I want to zoom out and simplify the path, okay? And then I want to invite you to a workshop on Saturday. I'm going to be diving into this so that you can really get a good grip on how you could get paid to become a best-selling author. And to zoom out, imagine a course that you're teaching or that you want to teach. Again, this can be one you already have or one that you have been dreaming of building that you've just never done. Now imagine enrolling students in your course that you haven't even written yet. I know it sounds crazy, but why would you want to struggle toiling away, creating a course, and then trying to sell it when in fact you can create the zoomed out template of what you know you want to talk about? This can be something you're really good at, or something you've experienced that you have insight as to how to help others through it. A lot of times your mess is your magic. Or it can just be something you're curious about. I've done this before. My grid for Gaia, I've been working with assisting frequencies for a very long time. And what was curious to me was ley lines, right? It was something that I was interested in. So what did I do? I studied and I opened up and I received. I asked, aligned, allow, and activated. And I was able to enroll, gosh, I'm so sorry, I don't remember how many students, but at least 30 and now over time I've had over 70 students in that program, Grid for Gaia. It's $297, so you do the math. And the first time I ever taught it, I didn't have anything written. So basically I got paid to write and deliver my course. And let me just tell you, I delivered. I really delivered. There was a student in there who had been studying ley lines and grid work for 20 plus years, and she said, holy cow, this is all new information. And so my point being is, we like to think that things are harder than they are, or that we have to toil away for 6 months, and gosh, do we have the time and energy? If I were to just pass you $15,000 right now and say, hey, I'd like you to put together a course a 5-week course that includes an hour class on 5 separate topics that revolve around the offering, the information you want to share. And I'm going to give you $15,000 to do it. And I said you're going to be hosting this week over week. So you'll have a week in between to create an hour-long presentation. Would you be able to do it? Absolutely you would. People go to work for others for 40 hours a week. And if your sole responsibility for one whole week of work was to create an hour-long talk about what you're good at, what you've got experience in, what you want to share with the world, innovations, and just curious about, you don't even have to know much about the subject. You just have to have a heart that wants to teach. And so again, if you are considering scaling up your coaching business and you just are feeling like you don't know how, the path really is clear. You zoom out, you wireframe your topic into let's say 6 subtopics or 5, however many you want. You put together a masterclass series that you're going to teach. You haven't written it yet. You haven't done anything. You sell that masterclass and you get paid to deliver. Now the coolest part about this is your class gets written and done and delivered week by week over the course of the 5 weeks. But the other cool thing is you can then condense that information into a book. And this is what I want to teach you about during my Get Paid to Write Your Bestseller. If you've already got a course, this workshop is for you for sure. It's free. And I'll put the link to the group here in the description of the video. But it's time, guys, we need to start really moving ahead with these momentous courses that transform the globe. People are, if you haven't noticed, in a really contractive state of fear. And everyone's being manipulated, everyone's being told what's up and down. And we need more authentic teachers that are sharing truth, that are exposing the lies by going through the back door, right? There's no point in fighting against what is. What there is to do is set about expanding consciousness. So I like to teach practical magic, earth, air, fire, water, ether. What do you do? What are you using? What's in your magical toolbox that will mean freedom for so many that encounter you? And I'd like to share with you the zoomed out path to enrolling students in your course series, even if you don't have one, and of taking that content and formatting it for a book and publishing your book. Now what happens next is just lovely. And so, by the way, this just happened to me. And it's just one of many, many programs and things I have going on all at once. So it doesn't matter how much time you have, because it doesn't take a lot of time. Because just look into what I'm doing and you'll see, oh, holy cow, yeah, that couldn't have taken much time, or she wouldn't be able to go to St. Thomas for 10 days and travel around the U.S. and go to Alaska and, you know, enjoy life despite of this pandemic. And be there for her daughter who travels around on a soccer team. And I'm a single mom. I mean, I'm not single, but my baby Cakes is off in the Caribbean. He's the captain of a luxury yacht. Anyway, just want to be real and raw with you and let you know that you can be a single mom, a stay-at-home mom, a full-time corporate America, you know, employee, or anywhere in between. And if you have something you want to share with the world, why not put it down on paper? And I teach you how to create the process as well. There's got to be a methodology to what you're teaching that improves people's lives so that they can actually take what you're telling them and apply it, okay? And so, yeah, if that's you, if you've been frustrated by feeling like you can't seem to find the students that need you, because here's what happens, and it's such a lovely thing. Once you have your book and it's out there, you can then begin to send your book to key people around the globe who will want to interview you about your book. This is happening to me. I said about reaching out to some people on LinkedIn, and actually now I've stopped because I have too many interviews. There's too many coming, and I'm like, okay, got to slow down and not overcrowd my schedule, because if you know me, I like my free time. Ooh, there's a dolphin! Yay! Let's look at this dolphin. See if we can see him when he comes up again. Anyway, you know that I love going to work out, and I love doing yoga on my dock, and I love going to the beach, and I love spending time on the water and meditating. And you know, there it is. If you can see it, I don't know if you could see it. So you know, I'm working when I want, where I want, for whom I want, and it's so liberating to be able to do that. And I know a lot of people who think, oh, you know, one-on-ones is where it's at. You've reached a glass ceiling, and that is your time. There's only a certain amount of hours in the day, but we all get all of it. So if you want to expand in 2022 with your coaching business or start one, it's a really effective way, and I want to teach you how to do it, because now I'm going to be interviewed on, I think I have 5 set in stone dates, and you know, these are big radio stations, podcasts. One of them is got, I think, 3.5 million listeners. So you're going to be seeing over the course of the next few months this in action as I expand my tribe through leveraging the book that I wrote that I got paid for. So what happened was I'll teach you all about it in the group. It's an hour long, but the zoomed out wireframe is, I didn't have any of my content written. I knew what I wanted to teach. I broke it out into an outline. I got people excited about joining the master class. I signed people up. I got paid over $13,000. I delivered it week by week, and then condensed the content into a book. Published the book, hit bestseller through a technique I'll teach you, and now I'm going to be interviewed by stations all around the world. And so I got, you know, the bestseller book in 5 weeks, because you're accountable. You know, that's your job. You got hired. You were hired to do that, right? And that's the way to do it. And you need to get the most efficient process that doesn't require a website, that doesn't require creating some beefy program that you hope will sell, that doesn't require all of these odds and ends that no one in their right mind has time for. So really zoom out, tune into this hour-long workshop. It's called Get Paid to Write Your Bestseller, and I hope to see you all there. This is the year, guys. It's 2022 Master Builder. Don't let fear, doubt, indecision, potential blocks, self-sabotage stop you from getting the information you just magnetized and tuning in and giving it a try. You know, the only people who fail are those who give up. So the world needs you, needs your magic, and it's a lot more easy than people make it out to be. So I want to demystify all that. Much love to you and yours. Mwah. I hope you have a great day. And it's an hour long, and I'll put the link to the group where you can access that event here in the description. I'll see you there. Bye for now.